Welcome to how to scale your business using artificial intelligence, the full plan. And by the end of this video, you'll be shown what is AI and what it can do. AI is artificial intelligence, how you use AI to scale your business income by at least 4 times, the new way you never see anywhere else, and the road to 10 million naira per month business. How AI cancels out your need for ads, sponsorship, branding, and your stress investment. So basically, this video will be life changing for you. All I need for you is to just stick to the end. You will never regret the time you spend on this. So let's start. It is important for you to know what AI can be used to do before the next step. So here are some examples. Everything you're about to see now are done with AI for free.
I am an AI-generated voice. I am not real.
But before we start, I want to tell you, okay, who is it that's talking to me? I am Ayinde Yakubu Motosho, popularly known as Mav, the AI tools pioneer for Nigerians and a certified AI for businesses expert and coach. I've generated I mean, you can pause the video to read all of this. Honestly, these are just things for you to know who you are talking to in detail. So what's important here is I I created 25 AI based businesses that are in demand income skills for struggling Nigerians, and also scaled 17 and counting small businesses with AI. So I will show you some of how we do all of this, how we affect businesses using AI. I will show you everything. I'm just showing you this so you know who is it you are talking to. So everything that comes next after this is from experience, is from things that I've tried in the real world that has worked. So I've just decided to make a YouTube video about it so you know how to go about this too. So all these designs and graphics, videos, e-commerce websites, landing pages, professional product images, professional copies too, every single one of them. I'm not a copywriter, I'm not a video editor, I'm not a web developer, I'm not a product image designer, I'm not any of those. All I know how to do is to use AI. So, and that's what I'm going to show you in this, how you can apply these skills, how you can use AI as well and inject it to your business and scale your business. So let's get started. So what is AI in business terms? Because we can define AI in a lot of terms. AI is just like defining also all types of English, right? So you can define English in Latin terms, so you can say English is originated from Latin. You can define English in Arabic terms, so you can say English can be translated to Arabic and things like that. So we are going to be defining AI in business terms. So you can pause video just to read this. So AI stands for artificial intelligence, which means using computer to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as creating content, generating images, making decisions, browsing all of the internet at once, and increasing visibility. So basically anything an human can do, an artificial intelligence can also do it. That's just the point we are right now in what it even does it better. That's from my experience, it does it better than most humans out there. So basically anyone that's using AI will be able to do things better than someone that's not using AI. This is where we are in business right now, and I'll prove it to you. So AI in business means using computers to do things that people can do, like talking, seeing, thinking, learning, every single thing. So the only thing that AI can do as at this point is, we know robots. Actually, we are getting closer to, by the time this video probably gets to like a year or 2 year old, you have robots that can actually do physical things like complete a building or something, but it will take time. It will take time because we are still advancing. But at this point, AI, the way AI is an expert is anything digital. So it can do things like finding customers, automating tasks, increasing campaigns and targeting, writing all types of content and media, and 200 more things. I just said 200. There are a lot of things. Anything digital, AI can do it. So what can AI do basically is what I just explained to you. Any digital task or service. What's a digital task or service? So anything that you can see on the screen is a digital stuff. It's a pixel. It's anything that you are seeing on the screen, whether it's the video, for example, this YouTube video, you are seeing it on the screen. This video was made, like 70% of it was made with AI. This what you are reading right now was made with AI. This picture right here was made with AI. So some of the text that you end up seeing in this video were written by AI. So that is what anything, as long as it's on the screen, as long as it's deliverable on the screen, like copies, text, medias, images, videos, graphics, websites, articles, emails, whatever it is, as long as it is done online, not necessarily online, but as long as it's something that can be seen on screen, images, medias, graphics, every single thing, AI can do it. So I'm just saying this so that you have a very wide mind, so you don't limit yourself to whatever you know about AI. Whatever it is you know about AI, you don't know enough. It can do every single thing that comes to mind, as long as it's something that you can see on the screen. AI can do it. So whatever it is you are saying on the screen, have in mind that it's possible that this is AI that did this. Just whatever it is, think of anything, and as you are asking me, I'm telling you, yes, AI can do it, and I'll prove it as well. So let's move on. So we also have, let's talk your business now. Remember, we are talking about how artificial intelligence can be used to scale every types of businesses. So we have every business, including yours, can be affected by AI. So, but the basics of business is this, right? Every business uses at least 5 to 10 services every day and close to 100 every month, which means every 1 to 2 months, you spend 50 to 20K on digital services at least. You have spent at least 10,000 on digital services if you're someone who takes their business seriously. So this 10,000 can be like on maybe graphics, or on your logo, or your media, or your copy, or your content, or your ads, or your whatever it is you've done for your business. You've spent money for 1 or 2 type of services. That's for sure. Even if as a starter you want to have a logo, you want to have your maybe input, you want maybe write content, maybe write an email, maybe write a copy, maybe give a customer a feedback, maybe whatever it is you've spent, I'm very sure you've spent at least 10,000 on digital services. If you have not spent 10,000 on digital services at least on your business, then I don't think you've been taking your business as serious as you should be, because you need services for a business to prosper. So the more amount of services any business is able to use, the higher the business gets. That's just the truth. So the more sophisticated services that you can use, the more your business will grow. That's just it. So if you can't compare someone that's writing mediocre copies, like average copies, like don't you want to hear this, compared to someone that actually hires a copywriter or a content writer to get them copies. So that person will be making more because they're actually using a particular skill in their business. This is how business works. So every 1 to 2 months you spend even more than this. I'm sure you spend more than this, but that is how digital services cost for business. A business is a media of, selling things and getting paid money in it, and you spend digital services to grow any type of business. So digital services, like you see here, include everything ranging from website designs, copywriting, content writing, anything branding, growth ads, anything text, anything service, anything is a digital service. So we've talked about the basics of businesses. I don't want you to get lost. I want you to stick with me. I want us to flow together. So I hope you've been able to do that. If it's too confusing, you can drop anything in the comments below and I'll answer your question. So why shouldn't you have spent anything on your digital service? I'll prove it to you. So July 2022, which was last year, I spent around 150k, which could have gone to 400k if I didn't choose to go the other route. That's just the truth. What I wanted to do was get my business online. I wanted to build a website, professional website with a front end, a back end, and a place to display videos. That is what I wanted to do. So the person I went to meet for this digital service, because I wanted to grow my business, I wanted to increase visibility, I wanted to get more signups, I wanted to get more customers from website traffic. Whatever it is we post on Twitter or social media, if something else will come above it. But a website doesn't have July, so this was posted on August, this was posted on this was built on this, you understand? And the website can actually contain different types of formats. So for example, Twitter will have to present a video in a format that may not be convenient. YouTube won't present text the way Twitter will present it. So you understand? So a website can contain anything the way you want it. So it's very, very important for any business out there to have a website. That's just a fact. So having a website alone, I know for sure having a website alone boosts income by 50%, because you get more signups, you get more customers, you get more leads, you get more prospects, and you get more sales in general. You get more sales, you get more clients, you get more offers. That's what a website. So I wanted to do this. I already know the value in getting a website, so I wanted to do this. And I went to meet a website developer. I think I talked to 2 to 3, so you know that this wasn't a sham. And I ended up spending 150k just for like 3 pages of websites. 3 pages. And these 3 pages were like, one would be a landing page, one would be the back end, one would be all these things. So I ended up spending 150k, which later got to 200k because I needed to do another thing, and they said, okay, you have to pay 50k for this, and I need to renew again for every month. I need to renew, which is like around 30k to renew. This was so crazy. And I needed to do another thing, which is to export the website so that I can host it somewhere else. So this person also said 100k. So to have a website alone, you can do this yourself. You can go to expert web developers and you hear what they will tell you. So today, this is a tweet I made on my experience using this. This was before I found AI in the terms of website. This was July 2022. So what I ended up doing is I did spend the money, but today I wouldn't let that happen. I would never do something like this, and I would charge more for less, and I'll even spend less for more. So little to no else as well. What happened was I ended up building my own front page because I didn't want to spend 400k. That's just it. So I ended up building my own, which took like a week. That's just it. This is how we suffer without AI. So if I see the me from the past now, I would definitely knock him in the head and say, you know nothing, bro. You are wasting your time, you are wasting your energy, you are wasting your money, you are just wasting everything. So that's why I said you should not have done that, honestly, because everything you spend money on, AI can do it, and AI will do it better. AI will do it while you spend less or even nothing. In most cases, you will never have to spend anything to use AI. In most cases, unless you want to you want to be making like 1 million, 2 million, that's when you'll have to spend. So, and at that point, the return on investment into AI is actually wide. So like if you spend 1k, you can get 10k back. If you spend 100k, you can get 1 million back. So that's how it works. So most cases, whatever service you've been paying or spending on, trust me, wherever it is you've been spending on, trust me, AI can most probably do it better than they do, especially if they are not using AI in their services. So if you are also someone that's offering services that's watching this video, I'm telling you, AI is probably doing this better than you do. I'll prove all of this. So I'm just letting you know the foundations now. Let's move on. So this, I told you that one was July 22, and that was before dollar got to $800. And today, this is still happening. So these were my friends that I talked to, kind of like, yeah, I'll say my friends that I talked to. So this person was calling data analysis 300K for a diploma, which is for 3 months, and I was just laughing because data analysis is even getting somehow it's getting affected by AI massively. Data analysis is getting affected by it massively. If you are not using AI in data analysis, trust me, I can do data science better. I can most probably do most data science tasks better than you. That's I don't know, I'm not a data scientist, I'm not a data analyst, but because I know how to use AI and you don't know how to use AI, I can do data science and data analysis better than you. That's just the truth. I wish I was lying, I wish it wasn't like this, but this is the world where we are now. So this one is for also 10 slides of pitch deck, and they wanted to collect 150K for 10 slides of pitch deck, which is something that wouldn't take me up to an hour to make. It wouldn't take me up to an hour, it wouldn't take me anything. I'll just be dragging and dropping with AI. I'll just be telling, okay, I drop this for me, drag this for me, and I wouldn't even do anything. So it was very, very fun. That's why I'm telling everyone, that's why this video is meant to tell you that you don't need to be spending on services. This one is for 33K for logo and graphics. A logo and graphic, that's all I had to do was say, okay, I want a logo for this, my brand, it's about fashion and this, it's about this and this, and it will generate hundreds samples of logo. They're not charging 33K. So it's very, very funny. So this still happens today. These screenshots were taken last week. So this is around like what, 480 something K for just things that wouldn't even take me up to a day. So that's why I said, if you're spending on service, if you're spending on these types of services, you've been spending wrongly. That's just the fact. So like I said, every single one of those things that I explained is not going to take more than AI do this for me. So that's why I call spending excessively on services an example of being scammed, because you are mostly paying for information that you don't know, especially if you are paying to people that don't even know how to use AI. That you are just getting scammed. That's just the fact. You are just getting scammed. Unless the only situation where you're not getting scammed is if you want to save time. If you want to save time, if the time is worth more than the money you are paying, that's the only situation where you're not getting scammed. But if the money is worth more than the time that you can dedicate to it, you are getting scammed, because you can do it yourself with less energy, less stress, less effort, and no money. So let's go into the main thing: how you use AI to scale your business income by at least 4 times the road to 10 million naira per month. So this is from experience. This is totally from experience. So before I do that, I think let me show you the types of businesses that AI can scale. But before we go into that, I'm just going to show you, if you don't think AI can scale any business, I want to show you some expert opinions and tips, because I told you earlier that I've scaled 23 businesses and counting, all different types of business, which I will show you along the way. These businesses, what they do, and what we did to them. So this is Andrew Tate. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. So it's one of the people that grabbed onto AI. What I've noticed in general is that billionaires are the people that have actually grabbed onto AI, have started learning AI. People that already have the mindset of money, people that are rich, people that know that, okay, this is how I get onto the next wave of what will become the next big thing. Just like how big crypto, oil, when they were new. Imagine buying crypto in 2013. Imagine buying oil in the 90s. This is what all these millionaires are doing. They recognize that this is the next big thing. So in the next 5 years, it will sound very, very weird if you are someone that's saying, I don't know how to use AI. So this is why this is why all these people are trying to tell you, learn AI. So this is Andrew Tate. You can pause the video to just read what he's saying here. Is this is one of his students making around $5,000 in a day just for selling content created by AI. So this is why I'm trying to tell you here that this is how AI scales businesses. You can go to Tonyo Motorshow's page. If you don't know Tonyo Motorshow, just go to Twitter and search Tonyo Motorshow. You will see it, and just search AI in his tweets. You will see what he's saying about AI in general, how it can make you a shit ton of money. This is Alex Omozi. If you don't know him, he's one of the biggest entrepreneurs in the money industry. He's one of the biggest entrepreneurs in the world, I would say that. So he has over millions of subscribers across multiple platforms. So he's also and he's a gym owner. He's basically a gym owner and he's also a salesman. He's a lot of things. So he's basically telling you how AI can scale businesses in this particular video that I just I just grabbed a screenshot of it. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, that you can use AI to scale your businesses. Let's get into how do you do this. This is what's important, because now you know that it's possible. Now you know that this is not something, this is not theory, this is practical, this is things that have been working. So how do you do this? So first, I want to tell you that we are going to be dividing how we go about it into 3 times. Since we said road to 10 million naira per month business, and we said at least 4 times. So if you're making 50k per month now, multiply it by 4, that's 200k. So that's at least, I'm sure, to get you to month to double it. So when you get to, for example, we are going to start by getting it to 2 times, then 3 times, then 4 times. So if you're getting 2 times now, that means 50k times 2 is 100k. So from that 100k 3 times, so 100k times 3, that will be 300k. Then from that 300k times 3, so this is basically what I'm trying to tell you here. So we are going to scale. I'm going to show you how you are going to scale the business using AI. So first, we are going to start with the 2x. We are going to start with getting started to 2x income. So this is what will happen here. This is a kind of just a small blueprint of how you scale your business to 2 times income. Number one, you have to know that I'm sure you've heard this in secondary school. For every debit entry, there must be a blah blah blah. You know that rule that does not apply to adults. So what is going to help you scale your business to 2x income is that when you stop spending on services, that money will be yours. So for example, if I didn't end up spending the 150k, the 200k, the 300k that I spend on getting website, then that I did it myself in like an hour or so, and I saved time, I saved that money, and I saved everything else, my energy, I'm able to put it back into my business to actually improve and increase what is actually working. That's just the truth. This is how you get to 2 times income. So and I think then I was making around 400k per month. That was then. So all I will have to do is just tell it, okay, yeah, I'm not going to spend 150k right now. You know, if I'm not spending that 200k, that means that month I'll probably make around 600k. So this is how you just 6 times your income. And that was not the only thing I spent. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Once you start using AI, the very first thing that it will do is 2 times your income at least, because you stop spending on any digital service. That's how it works. So there won't be a debit. Everything will just be credit. This is what AI will do for you. To just remove the debit and we to put in the credit. And the best way to increase inflow is to reduce outflow. So there will be no outflow for your business. There will only be inflow, which is your income. You won't be spending outside to do anything else. So this is how you get to 2 times income. Now let's get to number 2, which is how you get to 3 times income. We've established that basically to get to 2 times income, AI cancels out the need for spending on any service. That's it. So then to get into 3x income is like you are in the middle of the race. Now you've started using AI. You've gotten to 2x income by just using AI. So you are in the middle of the race. You've started. That's the point. So I'm sure you've probably heard this, whether in physics or whatever, that there's this inertial stuff that you have to overcome a certain type of energy. Just imagine, you can't imagine you wanting to overcome someone by starting next to them. It will be very hard. So you have to be on the run first before you can overcome someone. So we call this the betterment rule. The way AI with 3 times your income is this, right? So remember what I said, that AI will do it better than someone that was doing it, that the person that you're paying. This is what I mean, right? So that 150k website that I ended up spending, it's got overshadowed. It didn't take me up to 1 hour to build a website with AI. It didn't take me up to 1 hour. A better website with AI that has made me more than triple. I'm telling you, more than triple that the website that I paid for has made me. The website that I paid for was quite bad. I won't tell you compared to it, maybe because when there was no AI, then you have nothing to compare it to. But because I've now used AI to create one, I can say for sure that website that I spent money on was quite bad. Was very bad. Very bad. As I'm saying, I'm just remembering, it's so bad. And the one that I created with AI was so much better. It's like paying an amateur or a pro to do something compared to paying to just telling AI, okay, do this for me. This is how it works. So the betterment rule, the momentum rhythm is basically, now that you've known how to use AI, you're going to be able to use AI to produce things better than the services that you were paying for. So which means, if the service is better, it means the business income will also increase. This is how you get to 3 times income. This is how we scale those businesses. So when you are paying for a service that is guaranteed to do it better than the people that you are paying for, it will bring in more income. So like, just like my example, for just like the example I gave to you, me using AI to create the website brought in more income than the website that I paid for. So now, not only are you canceling out the payment for the service, you are also at the same time increasing the output of the service, because the service is just better. This is how you get to 3 times income, and you've already started. So there's a rule we use in business, which is it's very, very hard to get to from 0 naira to 1 million naira, but it's relatively easier. That means it's very, very easier to go from 1 million naira to 2 million. So this is the middle of the race. It's easy for you to go from 100 kilometer per hour to 200 kilometer per hour, compared to going from 0 kilometer per hour to 100 kilometer per hour. So this is what we are trying to say. This is the betterment rule. The service will be done better. If the service is done better, it means the income you are paying for will be better. The graphic designer that you're paying will not do it as good as AI will do it, which means the service will bring in less income than using AI, which will cost you nothing to bring in more money. I hope that makes sense to you. So let's go on to the last one. This is where things get trickier. This is the end of the race. This is where you have that turn. This is where you have to be a little bit smarter than you having just knowing AI or just knowing how to use AI. This is where our expertise come in. This is where people like me come in. This is where we have to bring in this into perspective. This is why we have to relate things and scale as much as we can. This is where we have to make psychological decisions. So what happens here is you need deep AI knowledge. What I mean by deep AI knowledge is that you have to know how to manipulate some things. You don't get all these things to get to this 4 times your income from Google or from YouTube. You can never get it from them, because context matters, because your business is not the one they will use as an example on Google or YouTube. If they are using it as an example, it won't be the same situation as yours. It won't be the same level as yours. It won't be anything as yours. So this is where deep AI knowledge and the trickiest, because you have to take into context. You have to take a lot of things into context, into your perspective. So yeah, we just use AI to do these 5 things. We base it on finding out what our customers that have gotten us to 3x income like, wants, and need, giving them special offers, suggestions, and fun things that make them happy and loyal. So retaining, if you want a business, what you have to do is retention. That's just it. A retention model is how you keep it. Retention basically means someone that is buying from you over and over again. We normally use this rule in business, which is that it is easier. Getting someone to pay you money is like you want to have sex with them. It is more easier to have sex with someone that you've already slept with, which is you already slept with them and you actually delivered, over going to another stranger to kind of like convince and doing all this. So this is what we use. So we basically use AI. You won't find this. You won't, if you can go on YouTube right now and search finding out what your customer is like and want using AI to do that. You won't find an information that will show what I'm talking about. So I'm going to show you some things after this video that we're going to use for this. So, or maybe I will just put it up here as you're watching this. So we are going to show or find out what our customers like, want, and need, which is we talk to the existing customers to, okay, what more of this would you like? So we can go broader or wider. These are just bit how we scale these businesses. Then we make their work easier and faster by doing things like sending messages, making calls, answering questions, and taking orders. This is what we call automation. So we use AI to automate the doing, and so that we have more time for the creating. So the doing is basically, okay, send your account number, or maybe do you have this type, so AI will just undo everything that's doing, and which will allow us to create more of whether our service or our offer. Then helping us decide how much to charge, how much you buy, how to run your business better. This is basically using AI to create campaigns based on data. So we use a tool called rationality.gina.ai here, which is basically it tells you, okay, this is what will happen if you do this, this is what will happen if you do this. Do you want to look at it from a logical aspect or a business aspect, and everything? This is how we use AI in this. From this we use make automation and Spark Toro, like I've said before. So, and then with all these remaining 2 things also, we do them with AI. I've shown you the 3 now. So we use Spark Toro for this. We use automation for the second. We use rational for this, rational.gina.ai. Then we use coming up with new things, ideas. We also use another AI tool for this. And this, in the end, by the time we are done with all of this, there's no way. And we do this over time. Like, we repeat the same thing over and over again. We're consistent. There's no way a business won't get to 10 million naira in revenue. So This is the full blueprint of scaling your business with AI. Number one, getting to 2x income. Number two, getting to 3x income, which is the betterment rule. The first one is getting to 2x income, which is just knowing, using AI instead of paying things out. Then the number four is 4 times in your income, which is where you are now available to deep AI knowledge and put things into context and perhaps pay AI tools for your time. We talked about get scaling your business. We want to complete the last section of this video now. Thank you for watching this long. We are going to go into how AI cancels out your need for ads, sponsorship, branding, and stress investment in your business. So how do we go about this? Simple. Number one, if you remember, we've said your need for ads, sponsorship, and branding. Let's focus on these first three first. So ads, sponsorship, and branding. Remember, I said as long as it's on the screen, AI can do it. So what this does is that how AI cancels out your need for ads, sponsorship, and branding is that it tells you, okay, imagine, compare ads to this. Let's say you are running a WhatsApp TV ad. In most cases, the WhatsApp TV ad that you're running, you don't know the type of people that view the status. You don't know anything about them. You don't know what they like. You don't know what they want. You don't know what they're already doing. You don't know their interests. You don't know what they care about. You don't know what you're just running it. Let's say you are even running Facebook or Instagram. It's hard to figure out the targeting. If you are using location, if you are using it, it's very, very hard to do every single one of this. So how does AI, and you will still spend money for this, how does AI now cancel out the need for ads? If you remember from the 2x 3x income, we talked about the betterment rule, which is basically AI will do it better. So the first rule, the first thing we did in the four times in your income, in just in the previous section, which was 4 times in your income, was showing you what your customers want and need. So if you are able to figure out what your customers want and need, you'll be able to know, okay, the people that are not your customers yet will most probably want and need the same thing your customers want. That's how it works. So instead of paying for ads, you now use AI to find where this type of people that are wanting and needing the same thing that these people already are. You'll be able to find them and just make content that's targeted to them. This is how AI cancels out your need for ads. So you don't need to pay anything. You just need to find them. That's just the secret stuff. You just need to find them. Where are you? And you find them, and it's you. This kind of brings your business from like selling pure water next to a bottling company, a water bottle company when it's raining, to selling pure water next to a burning building on a dry desert during the marathon race. That's the difference. So sponsorship and branding, AI does this by making marketing campaigns, which is the second one. So marketing campaigns, which basically you don't need sponsors for this. You'll be your own sponsor. This is how AI cancels out. We've already talked about this in the 2x, 3x, 4x income, because what happens here is that AI will just show you, okay, this is what you need to do to brand. You don't need to pay brand strategist, brand organize. There's all this brand stuff now. They are just all brand stuff. They can be so confusing sometimes. So you don't need to pay all this brand people. You will do your own branding with your AI personal assistant, which we've showed how you. This is all 4 times income stuff. You don't need to cancel out your need for ads until you've gotten to this 3x income. You don't need to cancel out your sponsorship, your branding until you've gotten to those. So branding, in the sense that AI will just do your brand for you. There's this all the AI tools we use, they have this thing we call brand kits, which is basically a set of colors, a set of text, a set of tone, a set of styles. Basically, so whenever you want to make something new, all you have to do is tell AI, okay, include my brand kit, and once it does it, you just make everything tailored to your brand, the content, the text, the whatever. So this is how this works. This is how AI cancels out your need for ads, sponsorship, and branding. I mean, by the time you are already getting to 3x 4x income, you already know that you don't need sponsorship anymore. Let's just be honest. So now, how does AI cancel stress investment? What a lot of people do not know is that you're actually stressing a lot. So when I was making this video, I noticed that we are always the one posting, like Nigerians will be saying stressed, tired, suicide this, killing this, I'm tired, I'm anxious, I'm worried, I'm all these things. So I decided to, okay, AI, what is the stress investment in Nigeria? Why is it that it seems to me that Nigerians are just more stressed than the rest? So I just asked AI, and went online and it's browsed the internet, and it told me that actually, according to a landmark poll by UNICEF and Gallup, Nigerian children and young people feel the most pressure to succeed globally. I think it was around 38%. It provided the chart for me. I wish I could bring it here, but I was having a problem with the image. So and I thought you wouldn't understand it. That's why I didn't bring it here. So we also face a mental health challenge, with 1 in 6 saying they often feel depressed, anxious, or worried. So all I did was told her, okay, why is it that Nigerians are just, why does it look like we are just more burdened than the rest of the world? And it's give me like around 4 of the stats. So this one is by UNICEF and Gallup, which means Nigerian children and young people feel the most pressure to succeed globally, like in the whole world. And I think the reason why this is because Nigerians is the, I think it's the second or the first. Yeah, I think it's the second most populated country in Africa and the 6th most populated country in the world. So we are a lot. When it comes to the country that has a lot of population, we are a lot. So there are a lot of Nigerians. And in Nigerians, we have this expanded mindset that we normally tend to know more than the rest of the people. Like, we know the opportunities, we know what we have to do, we are more exposed. That's just how it is, and we are more spread across the world. So that's why I think we feel the most pressure to succeed globally. And the mental health challenge is because when there is pressure, there will be backfires. There will be others that will feel like, I cannot live through this pressure. And that is why the 1 in 6 is true. So we also have this stats. This AI also provided this stats, this 29.8% and 20.8. So if you gather adolescents, which is people above teenagers and people that are still in their early 20s, and you ask like 100 of them, then 26 will say this, 29 will say this, and 20 will say this. So if you think you are stressing a lot, you are stressing a lot. That's just the fact. Don't think any other thing. You are really stressing. Don't let anyone else tell you no, it's because you are lazy or this. You are stressing. That's just how it is. So what I love the most about AI is that it's not just applied to money. Something that is, money alone. If you are able to make more money, you'll be able to change your lifestyle, right? But there are some things money can't buy, which is maybe a better life, a life that you can live that's fulfilled. AI does not only focus on the money part, it also makes your life better by canceling out the stress that you put into your business. So how does it do this? Now, stay with me. Let's go back a bit. Remember, we were talking about the 2x income, the 3x income, the 4x income, and the road to 10 million per month. If you noticed, in the 4x income, we also talked about finding out where your customers need and what. Now, imagine when you get to 3x income, you're like, oh, I need to scale. What do I do? The fact that you will have to be thinking, okay, customer 1, what is it? What is it that you want? What is it that you need? This is stress in itself. Looking at, okay, how can I make my content better? This is stress in itself. Looking at, okay, what do I have to produce next? This is stress in itself. Looking at, okay, should I take this decision or should I take this decision? That is also stress in itself. Now, if AI is able to cancel all of that and move it aside, such that you are only focused on doing what you like, which is creating more products or services for your business, then you can say for sure that, what else is next for you to stress upon where you can ask AI to create anything that's related to your business, even in your life. Like, okay, I want to be swimming, I want to be doing a fun exercise, these are my interests, what do you think will be best for me? AI will tell you, this is better, this is good, this is great. This is what we are trying to tell you by AI is not only for money type of wealth, it also buys out your time. So I like this image a lot. I think it's from Go Limitless, I've forgotten. So there are different types of wealth. We call it the physical wealth, financial wealth, time wealth, mental wealth, and social wealth. So the way I like to put this is that there is financial wealth and non-financial wealth. So the non-financial wealth can be bought with time, whereas the financial wealth can also be bought with time but cannot be reversed back to time. So for example, physical wealth, which is your health, cannot be bought with money or time. That's the truth. Because if someone is a sick person here only has one wish, which is to get better. A healthy person has 10,000 wishes. Oh, I want a car. Oh, I want a bike. Oh, I want this. I want that. But a sick person only wants to get better. So the physical wealth is the only one that stands out. But you see, time wealth, once you have time, you can buy mental wealth. You can invest the time in knowledge and faith. Once you have time wealth, which is freedom, you can get social wealth, which is use your time to build relationships. So this is why they call AI a superpower, a magician, because it also affects all these 5 different types of wealth apart from health. Even when it comes to health, maybe you want to get fit or something. I've been using AI for my own personal body schedule, for my own fitness schedule. I've been using AI. It's been like 2-3 months now. It drafted out a diet for me and exercises to do every day. So I've been using AI for this, and with timing and demos and animations. So that's why they call AI a super. That's why we say anything as long as it's on screen. Even the ones that are not on screen, it will tell you, okay, do it like this. I didn't mention this before, but the ones that are not even on screen, assume AI cannot come out and say, okay, let me build this for you, but it can tell you, okay, you've built up to this, you've done this, you've done that, this is what you should do next. So it's just like having access to every part of the internet. Normally if you are building something, or if you are fixing something physically, maybe a table or a chair or something, you normally, okay, if you get stuck, you can go to Google and say, okay, I'm building this, blah blah blah, but you won't be able to tell Google, okay, it's by 10x feet and 10x this, and I can't proceed. All these things AI can do them. A superpower in magician. There was this tweet that went viral the other time about a guy saying he can build there was this house he pasted that he can build it for 5 million naira, and there was this big controversy over it. I ended up asking her, okay, this person said they can build this house with this and this and this. I'm not experienced, but I had a shallow idea that this thing is not possible, and AI reinforced that for me, that I don't think this is possible. AI cannot think for itself, but based on the data and everything, because it went online, it got the average price for cement, it got the average price for blocks, got the average price for everything else. Then it came to tell me that this is it seems very impossible, but if it has access to the materials the person plans to use, then it can tell, okay, this is for sure what will be possible and what will not be possible. So like I said, and this is a builder, this is a construction, this is a civil engineer, this is an AI is already affecting that part as well. You can pause the video to read this part. This is why these people call AI a superpower. So how will AI cancel your stress investment? I've already explained this, so let's round this up, let's wrap it up. You have questions now, I have answers. Do you need a laptop? No. Can AI scale your business? Yes. How do you start? Yeah. So I'm going to break down each and every one of these questions and answers into pieces. So do you need a laptop? This is the biggest question. No, you don't need a laptop. Most of the things I've used AI to do are on my phone. I've used AI more on my phone than I have used on my laptop. You don't need a laptop to do most of the basic things AI can do. So, but by the time AI gets you to like 100k, not 100k, but like when it gets to that around 3x income, 300k, 500k, then you will know that you have to invest in the laptop so that you can use better AI, so that you can use AI better. You can do this, you can do that with AI. So that's what can AI scale your business? I don't care what your business is, I'll prove it to you. Yes, it can scale your business. And how do you start? You start soon after I show you the type of businesses AI can scale, so that you can know if you stop watching this video or continue. Since I've already given you an example of the civil engineer, I've given you an example of the builder, I've given you the plumber that was fixing things, and so I'm just going to give you more examples from my experience. You've not said 23 businesses, right? So for example, Alex is a gym owner. Gyms is everything physical. Like you don't even use your phone in the gym apart from listening to music, and AI is scaling gym owners. So I don't know, compare it to you, which 50% or 30% or 40% of your business is done online. You don't even think for a second that AI cannot affect this. Don't you think for a second. So this is for gyms. So this question right here, okay, let me just maximize this. So this is for a gas station. This is one of the businesses that we worked on. This is for a gas station. So basically they ended up doing these 6 things for them. We automate the accounts processes, which is like, okay, a gas station, how much do you make this, how much do you make daily? Then we automated every single thing, moving the money, calculating the average they are supposed to make. We created a marketing campaign for them to attract more people, which is, we said, okay, your banner outside will have to be this, this outside will have to be this, you have to open this time, you have to do this, maybe add this to your physical, to the company to do this, this than this. This is what we created a marketing campaign. We created the copy, and we worked on their copies and displays. We created the full online presence for them. We took them online, websites, app, whatever. Then we got them leads in their location. We found where the leads are. Okay, this is why you buy fuel from us. Then we also did 2 more things, and this was for a gas station that we ended up working on. Now the next, this is one of my clients. So this was someone that's into real estate and interior design and everything. So what we did is we used AI. We used these 2 AI tools, interior AI and room AI, and we also used photoai.com, and we also used interior room, and we used around 3 to 4 AI tools. So what we did was we got them mock-ups that will kind of like show customers, leads, and clients, okay, this is the example of things you're getting, this is what we can transform your room to, these are the samples, these are this. So when people were saying that, they were saying that, okay, this person is different from everyone else, that this person is actually showing me I like what I see. This, when it comes to interiors, that's how it works. When it comes to anything, housing, this is how these things work. They have to say I like what I say before they come to you. The samples you provide to them, the prices you provide, this is what get them. So this is what we worked around on. We just say, okay, let's go very hard on your visual, let's go very hard on the things you show people, so that they will generate more leads. So this one, interior design, a real estate business that we applied AI to. So this is the business example number 3. I'm not going to be showing all because we have this, or I want to finish this very, very fast. So the 4th business is no, this is not perfect. This one is the teaching and healthcare service. So teachers are already using AI to set assignments. That's just the fact. I haven't found a teacher that will actually show, okay, I use AI to set assignments here, but the truth is, you already know, if you're a student or whatever it is, you already know that AI, the basic thing, it is done for assignments. It is used for assignments and projects and everything else. And teachers are also using it to scale. When you are able to, okay, this is my curriculum, you can use AI to generate, okay, this will be your notes, this will be your assignment, this will be your questions, this will be what you set a project on. And in the healthcare service as well, AI likes, like, it's very specified in healthcare. I can name around 10 AI tools that are just healthcare. They are just there for your health, mental health, physical health, whatever it is. I can name around 10 AI. So that's why I said it's specified in that area. Bill Gates wrote an article on this that I made a tweet on my Twitter. You can check it out after this video. So what else do I need to show you? Okay, let me just show you one more business. So this is a perfume seller. This is a perfume seller, and basically what we did for them is revamp their copies, the graphics, the designs. Then we made better product images for them using AI. So they just stood out, and that's why because every perfume seller, they're already holding the perfume or putting it on green grass, or all these blurry images and stuff. So we just changed all of that for them, and once people saw that, okay, this person is different, then we also made it, we gave them copy, we gave them proper branding. We just used AI for every single one of this, and that's how we're able to scale. This is a perfume online vendor seller, and this is a fashion designer and an Amazon KDP publisher. So what we did for this is basically just give them better mockups, use AI models to generate the examples for them for their fashion design. So by this time, you should already know that AI is for everything. Let me just put it like that. So any business, as long as it's something that you are saying, okay, I'm going to sell you this product, or I'm going to do this for you and you are going to pay me. That's the basic definition of business. As long as that means that AI can touch it. Your most important question is, how do you start right now? So let me just wrap this up so you just get ahead to starting very, very fast. So there is a free option and there is a paid option, right? The free option is, I have plenty tweets, plenty Twitter tweets and Twitter threads on my Instagram, on my Twitter, and on my Threads accounts, if you know the app, that you will see how you can use AI to start doing something to make you money. That's just it, and I'm not going to be showing that here. But for people that are serious about maybe starting a business or scaling their own business, if you've watched up to this point and you don't like your business, or you haven't started your business, or you haven't scaled your business, or you want to start a new business, then you have these 3 options for you to start. So you have the AI business personal assistant, you have the AI business community, and you have the AI dollar side also. So you can either start with the AI and business personal assistant, you can either start with the AI and business community. Basically, you just join the community and you see all types of resources. The community is Discord and on Telegram, so you see all types of things you can do with AI, how you start and how you do it, this and that. So we have the newsletter, we have the community, and we have the Discord, and we have the Telegram. Then we have the dollar side also, which is for people who want to start a way to start earning dollars without doing anything. I like to say without doing anything, because you'll be using AI. It's basically just saying, hey, I do this for me, and then you pay, you sell that content. Like I showed you in that Andrew Tate proof that he was using, the guy sold AI content for like $4,000. So this is the dollar side also of AI. I think there are around 7. Yeah, there's around 7 options for this. So each of these are not books, they're actually in videos, but these are the covers for the videos, so that you can see that this is real stuff. So the community, the original value of the community is 50,000. The AI business as personal assistant is 150,000, and the dollar side also is 75,000. So whatever it is you want to start with, I'll show you how to get either of these guys right now. So you have the AI business, and you have the AI business community, and the dollar side also if you want to start. But to get all these 3, my mom's birthday is this week, so we are doing a bit of yeah, let's just bring this chip out. Let's just get more people in a form of celebration. So we are making this just 50,000 naira for all three of this, which is the AI business community, the dollar side also, and the AI and business stuff. So but relax, that's not all. You've watched up to this point. The least I can do for you is reward. See, my favorite quote in life is action is the real value, information is not. Majority of you that watch this video, you've seen what AI can do. I've given you examples, I've shown you everything you need to know. I've even shown you some AI tools that you can get started with right now. But majority of you will not do anything. That's just the cold hard truth. And that is what separates the people that are on the top from the people that are not on the top. So for action takers, people that take action, people that will be on the top after this video, I've decided to, we know how things, and so I've decided to give you all three of this AI and business personal assistant, the AI personal assistant that will show you everything that we've talked about. If I wasn't specific before, so the AI business is basically show you from A to Z how to 2x your income, the AI tools you use and how you use them. You won't find this on YouTube or Quora or whatever. You will also be given access to all the AI business community, the newsletter and the Discord and the Telegram. Then for the dollar side also, you'll be shown, okay, this is how you start a dollar side also right now using AI. This is what you do, this is where you go to, this is what you do on a daily, this is how you get clients, this is how you monetize every single thing from A to Z. Every single one of this is for beginners. They are designed for beginners. You don't have to know anything. If this is the first time hearing about AI, if this is the second time, it doesn't matter. You'll be taken from A to Z until you have things in your bank accounts, until you have money in your bank accounts. So all three of this, I've decided to add it. Then I'm also going to be giving you things from personal experience, from 10 years of marketing experience. So we have the social media ad slasher. I'll be adding that to the package that I'm going to be giving to you for the action takers only and the people that are still watching this video. So you have the social media ad slasher. So instead, if you still need to run ads to kind of like get inbound leads, to bring people in, to target thousands of people at the same time. So this is the social media ad slasher. What this does, it is we slash your ad budget into two. And how we do that is we use AI to tell you, okay, don't target these people. So imagine targeting 1,000 vague people compared to targeting 1,000 people that are interested, that are ready, raising their hands and say, okay, I'm ready to buy. So this is the social media ad slasher. Now you have the digital marketing 505, which is basically what you never see anywhere else regarding the marketing. Most of the people that are already in the community call this like they said they've paid thousands of naira for all types of digital marketing and they've never been taught the way this particular section of the package teaches them. This is why it is called digital marketing 505, which is the most advanced level of digital marketing you can ever get. Then you also have the millionaire steps to social media branding, which is 120,000. So basically all these brand strategies, brand this, brand that, you almost be better than them. That's just how it works. I won't say more than that. You'll be better than them. You have infinite business content creation with and without AI. This is how you get infinite ideas to create content with AI and without AI. So if you want to sound natural or whatever, even AI can sound natural. That I'll just tell you that. So if you want to be the one that's coming up with this content ideas yourself, this will show you how it's done. If you want to do it with AI, this will also show you how it's done. So like I said, every single one of this is A to Z. Like from the beginning, for example, this digital marketing starts with defining marketing, starts with defining digitals, then combines it up to the point where marketing takes you through the value process, the perceived value process, the what people want, the scarcity, the urgency, how you leverage these examples and how you start marketing better. So this is how every single one of this works. So the social media slasher on its own alone is 250,000 and digital marketing is 175,000 and the social media branding, as you can see, is 120 and the infinite business content creation is 200,000. And this is because if you were to go outside there and ask someone, okay, I want to run ads, they will charge you more than each and every one of these books. This is why these books are so, why am I saying book? I mean videos, these packages, these sections, because these are not just books. They are just presented in the form of books. So they normally come in the form of videos, lists, articles, calls, texts, communities. They always come, every single one of these, they come in form of that. So the videos you can watch, the people you can talk to, the calls you can use to ask questions and everything else. So this is how every single one of this works. So on their own. Every single one of these, if you add them, you can pause video and add every single one of these to scale your business. This is 150, this is 75, this is 225, this is 275. Then every single thing is around 1 point something million naira just to get every single one of this. But like I said, action takers, I have to reward you. I love it so much when I see someone that's ready to take something, to do something, to change the direction of their life, which is done by getting more money. Honestly, if you get money, you change the direction of your life. Let's just be very, very honest. So AI and business, the dollar side also, the infinite business content creation, every single one of these, all 7 of these, that's around 1 million. For everyone taking action, you're going to get it for only 17,500 naira for today. So, and this is for the first 10 people only. Then we are going to go back to the 50,000 naira soon after we get our 10 people. So, and why I'm saying for today is because anybody that will take action will say, okay, I'm ready now, I'm ready to get this, and this is how we proceed, and you will be given access. So what happens after you pay is that you'll be given access to every single thing you need, and you'll be shown how to do everything you've been seeing easier and faster. So if you like, you can go and get marketing in somewhere else, get video content creation somewhere else, get graphic design somewhere else. You just, honestly, you will still come back to this, because this will just do it better. I've shown you the betterment rule, I've shown you the inflow and cash flow, and I've shown you everything else. So from photography, from every single business you can think of, you've seen from the video that I showed to you, which is the video of what AI can do: photography, product images, everything. Every single skill you can think of, all 25 high income skills are contained in the AI and business personal assistant. Every single skill: copywriting, content writing, affiliate marketing, book writing. All these resources, they are contained in the AI and business community. So I'm going to show you, as you can see, it's on the screen right now. You're going to see that's every single skill you can think of is in the AI and business community. That is why you are recommended to not spend anything on any, like, you should not, in your own best, this is in your own best interest. Like, don't spend anything anymore until you get this. That's just the pure cold hard truth, because anything you are going to spend on is already being done by AI, and you'll be shown how to use AI to do this particular thing. I'm just going to congratulate you once again before we move to the final stage. Honestly, I wish you can see how happy or how fulfilled I feel right now, the fact that you are watching this, because every day out there I see someone struggling, paying, disturbing themselves over one click of AI, just 2 clicks of AI, something that all you have to do is just go to this AI tool and do this and do that, and you even know how to use it more efficiently than someone that's just hearing about it. So again, I feel really happy for you that you've come across this, and I really hope that you are going to take advantage of this. So for today, I think you have to see what you are going to get. I hope you haven't forgotten. So today, just for today, as you can see the price right there, 17,500 naira just for today. Just today I was seeing, I came across an AI tool on writing code. So this AI tool basically writes a code for you, that all this data science, data analysis, everything, programming, everything, coding, there are a lot of them out there that believe, okay, I still have to learn this the traditional way, I still have to do this the traditional way. And I wish, if I was a president for one day, trust me, one thing I would do is, please, hello everyone, please come and learn AI. That's the only thing I'll tell them. The rate at which you do anything, and the rate at which it will be better than everything else you do, I can't put this into, I wish you can see what I'm saying right now. I wish you know what I know right now, but this is your gateway to knowing everything I know that's making me say this. Just learn AI, whatever, it doesn't matter, everything you want to do, whatever it is you want to do. The life has moved with AI. Life has moved from knowing or learning, like there is no barrier, there's almost low entry to skills barrier right now. It doesn't matter, whatever skill, whatever business, low barrier entry because of AI. So that's why I'm congratulating you, because I know what I know, because every day I see, apart from the examples I give to you, I still see every day people paying, people doing this, people even making money off people that don't even know how to use AI. That's why we say, before you spend anything on anything else, learn AI through the AI business course. That is what will show you everything you need to know. Most of the things you need to know AI outside there are not updated, they are not up to date, they are not in the niche, they don't even know what, just like as I'm talking to you right now, there's an AI tool that's working on SQL that just got released. So to start again, we are going to be deleting this video soon. Let me just make that clear. We're going to be deleting it soon, so just go to whoever sent you this video. They sent you the video, they already know everything about it. They're already an insider. They already know everything that you want to know. So just ask questions, maybe regarding how to make payments, regarding how to start, anything you want to ask, anything. Just don't feel free to ask questions before you start with whatever it is. And trust me, again, trust me, just trust me on this. This is the best decision you are ever going to make. You've already seen from some of the testimonials, this is the best decision you're already going to make. This is what is making people millionaires right now, and I wish I was making this up, but it's not. It's our reality. So we'll see you in the DMs with your questions, whatever questions you have, and take care. I'll see you in the AI community.